Good evening, everybody. Just wanted to share some information with you. I am going to do my best to try and start a new religion. It's called the Church of Koi, Church of Intuition. And it's only going to have three main beliefs for its members in order to be a member. The first is a belief in God. The second is that 9/11 was actually staged, and that we have never traveled outside of our magnetosphere. These are all true things, and God does exist in the world. The only problem is that he's being hidden with a transmission of invisible waves where you cannot see things like auras or somebody's electromagnetic vibration or resonance signature. This is also true. So in our microwave soup in 2022, people need to understand the truth of things. So I give you another general concept of the Church of Intuition. And it is about a law in the universe of change being a constant. Things never, ever stay the same. And we need to understand that and believe it and trust it. And understanding that things never stay the same helps in many areas of our lives. It allows us to be free of projection. It allows us to move on from the past. It also helps us see the truth, and it develops new beliefs different than those that we have in the past. When we embrace change rather than fearing it, we no longer have fear at all. In my long capture, many things have changed in my abuse and my experience of life. Today, I am mostly free of the physical effects except minor gum and teeth evisceration. Today, I am mostly free from being lied to with V2K. Today, my captors are more mature and right thinking. Today, I fear nothing because I've lost everything. My sphere of influence is about as small as you could imagine. But I already know, because I have faith in the law of change, that it will be different next week than it is today. I'm not working right now, but I know I am doing important work, unpaid. But that too will change. I am connected to God right now, and I'm busily scribing down all my thoughts and beliefs so that others believe truth instead of lies. Right now, my family and base of friends are being attacked by the military's devil weapon of RNM, using ANI to whisper doubt and disbelief in their heads so that they think it's them thinking. Don't believe him. And for that, friends and family, I am sorry. I wish I could stop the transmission, but you'd need to talk to the government about that. Right now, sorry? How sick is it that blocking the truth with cancer waves is what government and military personnel engage in every day so that things stay the same? That is a horrible use of the people's money. It only benefits those in power. If things stay the same, 2022 looks exactly like 2002. Tell me one thing that is different today than it was in 2002. I challenge you, and please write a comment if you can tell me any one thing that is different. 2022 looks exactly like 2002 because of this weapon used on innocent Americans. Nowhere else in the world is thinking so manipulated. We are trapped in an invisible cage that affects what we do and how we live, and most importantly, how we feel, which leads to what we think. We are emotional beings. So if you can alter somebody's feelings, you can change their mind. Humans are emotional creatures, and manipulating our emotions with microwaves in a constant broadcast, like white noise of a TV, just not heard or seen. To feel content makes us not speak up or have a call for action. My government should be ashamed of its genocide agenda, but it calls it population control and a way to dramatically increase revenue by delivering brain cancer to everyone. Because it's predicted, if you look at recent news, scientific news says that we're going to have a large increase in brain cancer. Where do you think that comes from? It's going to come from RNM, remote neural monitoring. They're doing this so that people won't collect on Social Security money. Maybe if legislators changed the law, allowing people to pass on their lifetime contribution instead of to the government when they die, if it went to a person that they chose, maybe the government would stop slow killing us all. If you take away the incentive to commit murder, maybe people won't do it. If I ever run for public office, which, who knows, maybe I might, I will run on the basis that there should be a survivorship for Social Security. Let's say 50% of your lifetime earnings should go to an individual of your choice, not all to the government. That reeks of corruption and motive to murder close to 65. Or 70 if you're younger. Is it 75 now? And our life expectancy, it's gone down. How does life expectancy go down in a developed country? Microwaves. I hope you wake up soon from your programming and begin to understand the truth, because 5G going on all around us is creating more of a microwave soup. So you're going to die faster. 5G is the most important thing to block. And it's the most important thing to the government that it gets constructed. Why? So it can control us. You should read up about microwaves and the bioeffects to humans because it's important. I send this message with love so that all people will be happy, because that's my aim, is happiness. And we don't need to live in pain and suffering. Even though I'm still controlled with R&M, I do not have to suffer all the time. I'd like to give a special thanks to my captors who have matured and developed as human beings and are more godlike than they have ever been before, and God accepting. I hope that they will be brave enough one day soon to admit that they were addicted to the program so that all of us can become free. This is a nasty program. There's only going to be more and more of it in the news because people aren't going to shut up about it, especially the ones that are targeted, because it's killing them. It's literally killing them. People need to believe this truth, because not believing it or ignoring it or calling it a mental illness only leads to death. People's disbelief equals another person's death. We need to believe in each other and what we say. And do yourself a favor. The next time you hear a voice in your head, don't necessarily think it's you. Understand that it could be the military or government whispering to you using artificial intelligence. It's true. Words of wisdom so that we may all be free. Peace to everybody, and have a good night.